Merry meet everyone! Welcome back to Midnight Fantasy Creation. Today we are doing another open bezel for spring, but this time I want to add charms onto it. So I have these nice honeycomb pendant bezels that are already made, so I'm not making them today, but we are going to deck them out, and I will do my best to link everything I can below in the descriptions. I'm pretty sure I got these from Amazon, and I think they came in a set, but I'm not positive where I bought them separately. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm thinking some of these would make really cute earrings, some would make really cute pendants, and then to top it off, I want to add little bumblebees on them. Or not bumblebees, but honeybees. And I found them in both gold and silver. I was hoping to find these in silver, but no such luck. So I might just do some gold ones. But I mixed some resin up a while ago, and I want to use it up. It's a very nice honey color. It's a very dark honey color, but it's like a grade A honey color. I did use the Cheap Arts Golden, and I mixed a little of the orange in. Just like, essentially I had done like, I think it was 5 drops of the golden and maybe 1 or 2 drops of the orange. And I might have put 1 drop of the yellow, lemon yellow in there to brighten it up a little bit. Where's the orange? So I did like 1 to 2 drops of the orange to kind of give it that more of that grade A honey color to the golden. And of course, if it's too orangey, you can always brighten it up with a little yellow. But, so, and then I want to have some of the honeycomb with the gold, just to kind of give it a little bit of a difference or accent to it. And then I want the bees to be hanging at the bottom of the charm. Or actually, I might have some of them hang on the top. This one would definitely be a bottom one because I'm thinking of making this an earring. It'd be a nice little hook earring and have the bee hang on the bottom. That'd be cute. And then maybe the pendant-like ones, I can have them hanging from the top so it looks like they're on them. But I want them to be able to move around. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Do I have my scissors over here? Scissors, where are you? So I'm going to cut a piece. I'm probably just going to do 1 of each of these. Make sure I get a piece big enough. And we are using the tape from Let's Resin. So the Let's Resin tape. And of course, I will link that in the descriptions below. I can tell you right now, the only thing I can't really link below would be this lamp. But I do link the Let's Resin lamps down in the descriptions below because this is no longer available. They're discontinued. And it is a nail one. Not that that matters, but this one is actually meant to cure your gel nail polish and whatnot. So I'm going to firmly put this on the tape. I got plenty of room. I really push those down on there. Make sure that tape is just sticking on really good. And trust me, it sticks on pretty good. And then figure out which one you want to leave open. Like, I'm thinking I'm going to leave this one open, and then this one open. And then we're going to fill the rest of these. And I'm going to do the gold first because I don't want too much of the gold. I just want an accent here and an accent there. So I'm thinking this one. Maybe it's too gold. Where's that yellow one? Oh, and then, of course, I'm using the Diamond Dust. I mentioned in a previous video my friend got me. She told me she got it off Amazon. And I have the link for that below as well. I'm just going to put a dab of yellow in here because I don't want that too gold. Where's that toothpick? There we go. And I'm just going to mix that around. Oh, that's better. Yeah. And then I want one here. Here. And then here. And we're gonna go you. Right, I like how that's filled up. Clean off my toothpick. Close these bottles. And then I'm going to fill the rest of the honeycomb openings, except for, you know, the ones I want to keep open, with the already made. I might have to see what my cats are up to, because it sounds like they're up to nothing but trouble. Now, this has been sitting for a little while. Not that UV resin cures, but if it does get some light, it does tend to thicken and harden and cure. So I had this in a dark spot. It's also been really cold, so that could be it too, because I know this stuff gets really thick when it's cold. Probably should warm this up a little bit. One of the reasons why, and I've mentioned this previously in other videos, that I'm doing more jewelry is because of the temperature being too cold. Resin doesn't like the cold too well. You're not supposed to store it in a cold climate, and it is better to do this in warmer rooms and areas. So I've been trying to avoid the epoxy resin. I've been doing a lot more of the resin powders, cretes, plaster. Essentially, it's basically ceramic. Now, I think I'm going to make this an option where you can either get the gold or silver bee, depending on what you want. Fudge. Be careful you don't drip all over the place. And if you need to go back over another spot to get rid of some air bits or missing spots, you can definitely do that. Or if they're not filled enough, definitely add more. Just be very careful when you are doing that. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a second just to let it settle. And maybe clean up some mess. Which I should be using. Oh, I found those little finger, I think they're called finger cots. I don't know. I forget what they're called. So, Let's Resin, I got a box. I think it was for measuring cups. Let's Resin silicone bowl. So yes, I got my silicone bowl and it came with a bunch of little goodies. And this was in them. So if you don't want to wear gloves, but you still need to touch things, you can grab a couple of these and stick them on your fingers. Roll them on up. And then you can touch whatever you need. Don't worry about getting resin all over your fingers. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned, I folded this side of the tape down so I can touch it without sticking to it, or else I'd be doing this, and you don't want that. Alright, so I let this sit long enough to settle. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty full where I want it to be full. Just want to clean that up a little bit. And now I'm going to cure this under the light for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to flip it over and cure it for another 60 seconds to make sure the underneath is cured. Should be all set and done. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice and done. Okay, and we're going to take these off. We don't need them on here anymore. Wow, and you can even pick what side you like the best, because obviously it's going to look good on both sides, but one side might look a little different. And of course, if they're still tacky after you put it in under the UV light for a while, you can run it under cold soapy water to get rid of the tack off of it. So like the back of this one, I don't know if you could see that. There's still a couple of spots that had some air pockets. So I'm probably going to use this side as the front. Granted, you can still see it, but it gives it a little character. I'm going to have to make sure I warm up the resin next time. Keep it from getting too thick and stringy on me. Do not use 99% rubbing alcohol to clean these off. You will take the shine right out of it. Just FYI. So I took 3 jump rings out, and for the sake of the video, I am just going to do the gold bees, but like I said, I am going to give you the option on my Etsy shop, which I will have linked in the descriptions below, whether or not you want to have a gold bee or a silver bee. So I can have a bunch of these already made, and then I'll just put the bee on when you order it. But, so I've got this little ring is actually really cool. It's meant to open, so sometimes you get these jump rings, they're not open, and you can just use this to twist. So you have a pair of pliers, and you just insert it into whatever thickness you have, and then just twist, and it'll open it right up, and you can even use it to close it. Hopefully these, yes, perfect. And then swing it on here. See if it'll fit. I need to open that a little bit more. Go. Take it on and close it up. Of course, if it's giving you a hard time, you can always just use 2 pliers. Like it's doing for me. This is being a pain. Alright, 2 pliers it is. Where did I put it? Alright, let's try this again. Normally, I don't have an issue with that piece, but this is a little bit more of a pain. And there you have it. Oops. Little bee that will swing around on your charm. So it looks like it's flying. Of course, he covers up the little glitter one, but oh well. Let's do this one. And there's that one. And then the earring. Oh, if I'm off camera, I am so sorry. Let me move this up a little bit. So slide it in. Don't want to bend these too much. They will eventually break. You are weakening the middle. But I do want to get this on camera. Oh, for Christ's sakes. There we go. And there we go. A little charm for the earrings. And for the bezel part, the bail, you can either do, where did I put those hooks? I just had them a second ago. So I will link these earring hooks. They came in both silver and gold with jump rings, oh here they are, as well as little backers. So, and this is like the perfect color for the earring. They're not that light gold color, although I do have some of those. So for the earring part, let's see, all you have to do is just open a little opening. So you should be able to see a little opening. Let's see if I can do this. Just enough to get the opening of the pendant in, and then you are going to twist it to shut it. And I have other earring hooks, fish hooks, and if you bend it too much they break. I don't care for them, but they were the only ones I could find that had just the right color gold. Of course, make sure that's on nice and tight. And there you have the earring. And then I do have bails. I have a couple of different ones. They're not pinch bails, so you do need a jump ring for these kind of bails, and they come in, I want to say 6 different colors in a baggie, not in these individual. I separated them and put them in containers for easy storage and whatnot. And then so you're going to need a jump ring for that, but I will just show you how to do one and then stick it on a chain, which I have plenty of chains, and you have your necklace. And you can sell them as sets. You can wear them as a set. You can sell them as a set. I have some that I could potentially make a bracelet with, but let's do this big one. It's just one honeycomb, basically hexagon shape. It's not like several honeycombs, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much with that, but check that out. Nice little custom-made bezel, and you have nice matching earrings, or you can even do this as an earring or a pendant. Even this little sucker isn't that big. You could probably make an earring out of these, and dangle. Super cute little bees that move around. And that's it for this video. That's all we're doing today. Nice, quick, easy, super cute spring idea. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. Of course, subscribe to the channel, click the bell, it'll let you know whenever I have a new video posted. Subscribing is the best way to support me or any YouTuber. So thank you to all my subscribers. Of course, comment below if you want to see anything new or if you're interested in seeing anything done. If you see anything on my Etsy shop and you want to know how I made it, shoot me a message. I am more than happy to make a video if I can, especially if I still have the stuff. Share the video with friends and family that you know like these kind of videos and like crafting or just enjoy watching people craft. And then, of course, I will see you guys in the next video. Blessed be. Bye.